This dude has been making shows for this channel.
Okay, I can't do it, EJ. I can't do it. I don't know, man. When it comes to people's produced work, sometimes it just kind of beats around the bush a little bit too much.
I can't tell you how terribly sorry my boys are for dropping that AirPod down in your cylinder wall. Listen, we'll have it fixed up right quick, but until then we got you hooked up with a real nice replacement car. The boys tell me it likes to rip down those back roads. So listen, you enjoy yourself. We'll have the truck back to you in a couple weeks. I do need to let you know that I'll be passing the rental car cost on to your repair bill. I hope you don't mind, and we'll see you soon. We do take Venmo, we take Zelle, we take...
Truthfully, this is something that I wasn't sure I was ever gonna talk about. It happened about 6 years ago when I was in college. And before you ask, no, I did not get any physical attention. I never met the guy, but I did have a weird experience with Dan Schneider, and it was because of a YouTube video. I was in college, and I thought I was gonna be the next big thing in commentary. I was gonna be the next Filthy Frank. I have always prided myself on good quality videos, good writing, time, effort, that kind of stuff. Except for one time, when Dan Schneider left Nickelodeon. There was all this kind of fanfare about it. You know, people were kind of coming out about some weird stuff that he did. And I decided I'm gonna take a crack at trending topics. If you were on YouTube 2015, 16, 17, you know what I'm talking about. There were a lot of people that reported on like YouTube and pop culture news. They reported on each other, they reported on themselves, just anything. If there was a video that could be made and it could be, 10 minutes and 1 second, then they were talking about it. So I decided to take a stab at it. I went and I did some very poor research, and I just started talking, quite frankly, out my ass. And the video did insane. It was huge, it blew up. Etika reacted to it, didn't like it. This Dan Schneider video got me 5,000 subscribers and made me like $200, which is unbelievable. It had never happened to me before. And I immediately saw why people do it. Then something happens. It's been a long 10 days. Okay, so actually 3 things happened. The first one was this comment I got from Dan the Jester. I'm not gonna read the whole thing, it's on screen, but Dan was completely right. The video sucked, and I did everything I could to try and fix it. I did the pinned comment with a correction, Linus Tech Tip style. I edited the description, everything I could to try and fix it without taking the video down, because it was doing so well. I basically just mute the comments and move on with my life. Until about 8 months later, November 30th, I get this email from YouTube. We've received a copyright infringement notification below regarding your videos. Dan Schneider by way of John Vaccaro. Title of artwork, personal photo of Dan Schneider. Where does it appear? And they tag it. So there's a photograph of Dan in the video that he's saying is copyrighted, and so they want me to take the video down. I was a little bit nervous about it, but I was like, okay, there's no way that Dan Schneider has seen my video. And I basically told them no. I said, here, I'll blur the image. But recently with Quiet on Set running on HBO Max, I started thinking about that email again. So I went back and I dug up this email from 6 years ago, and yeah, that's legit. That was John Vaccaro. That was from his business email, and I told them no. The third thing that happened was the video almost became my top viewed video. It was climbing, it was at about 399,000 views, and it was about to break 400. Well, at the time, the It video was my most popular video, the clown one, and it was at about 400 something thousand views. I could deal with all the rest of that as long as it was not my best video. So that's why I took it down. It was privated, it's never been republished. The last few years have taught me a lot about not just making videos, but telling stories, making art, and artistic integrity. I even took journalism classes shortly after this whole experience in college because I wanted to be better at what I was doing. I'm very lucky that I'm a nobody because I think if I had made this and I was in a bigger position of power or notoriety, things could have ended poorly for me. And I got a second chance in that, in the grand scheme of things, very few people saw it, and even fewer people really cared. That's the story of my strange, innocuous encounter with Dan Schneider. If you're looking for something a little bit more entertaining and fun and silly, check out this video right here where I dressed up as a sun, complete with body paint, and protested the solar eclipse. Let me give a quick shout out to the channel members who support this channel. We have a Peanut Gallery membership available, starting as low as about $3 and then getting up to $5 and $10. So shouting out the Peanut Gallery XL first, that's Fallen King and Jacob. And then in the regular Peanut Gallery, we've got LedsenKatt, 20 Ease Productions, Pacific Ocean, Sikuya, and Preston Allender. And then in Peanut Gallery Lite, we've got Brudhi. Thank you guys for supporting. Check us out. If I push this button, the video stops recording.